Welcome back. Let's use our model of supply and demand to reverse engineer the drivers of an event that we observe. So let's suppose that we observe the prices of gasoline in the summer. So what do we observe? The price of gas in the summer increases. And at the same time that we notice the price of gas is going up, we also notice that the quantity of gasoline sold in the summer increases. So if price is increasing and the quantity is increasing, what's got to be happening? Well, let's use our model and see if we can figure it out. So if we set up our model of supply and demand, so we've got quantity, price, we'll put in a supply curve, put in a demand curve, and we'll mark in our initial price and quantity. So we'll call it P1 and Q sub 1. So the world's rocking along, summer comes around, and all of a sudden gasoline prices start increasing and people are purchasing more. So the price of gasoline, if we start at this equilibrium, some shock hits that causes this, price of gasoline increases and the quantity purchased is increasing. Right, so price increases. So if we measure price on our vertical axis, we draw an arrow for price to show that price is increasing, and quantity is increasing, which we measure on our horizontal axis. So an increase in quantity means a movement to the right. So we've got price increasing, so our point is going up and to the right. That must mean that we're somewhere over here during the summer. How the heck did we get there? Well, that's got to be a story about demand increasing. So we observe something happening, we draw it in, now we can start to think about the question of why. So our graphical analysis suggests that this is a story about demand increasing. So what would increase demand in the summer? Well, maybe it's the summer driving season. So we don't always know, right? Our explanation, so let's go ahead, we'll just write it out. Explanation, what are they? There could be potential explanations, but the logical one here is that this is probably a story about the summer driving season. So if somebody asks you, what's going on in this market? What happened? How do we know what happened? Well, let's start by unpacking which curve shift, and then we can figure out what might have caused that curve to shift. Hopefully now you've got an idea of how we can use supply and demand in sort of a forensic way to see what's happened in the past to drive a change in markets. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.